Hi you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of April 1st through the, not April 1st, April 15th through the 30th, 2017. I have already shuffled and cut the cards, so let's go ahead and begin here. I was just focused on something, you guys, so sorry I zoomed out for a minute. I was also just kind of saying like a little prayer because sometimes I do feel like people with ill intent, you know, watch me, and you know, I don't like it. So I just wanted to make that known. All right, so also you guys, I want to thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you please continue to do so. Remember that these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully I am able to bring clarity to you guys. Okay, so the heart of the situation, I feel, well, let me go ahead and hold them up. Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, High Priestess, Chariot, Ace of Swords, Temperance, Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so I feel like some of you may be walking away from a situation where you feel like, you know, something's missing, just kind of letting something go. This could be something that's sad for you. You might be having a little bit of depression, or maybe a little bit of anxieties, but it's like you're moving on because you know it's for the best, even though it hurts. I feel like you are moving on to embracing being single, working on your health, taking care of yourself, taking care of your finances. I feel like you're in a position where things are financially stable, like you have you're starting to see what you've accomplished. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor. So I feel like you're feeling confident and feeling comfortable at where you're at eventually. Like you're moving out of a sad space. There are some secrets. Either you could be withholding or someone is withholding from you. You may have a secret enemy. Also, I feel like some of you may be honing your gift of intuition or being a psychic. Like something is developing stronger. Like you've been having more premonitions or more vivid dreams, and I feel like you're just getting comfortable with becoming this new you, this new person. So for those of you that, you know, are single, like I just kind of feel like you had been maybe, you know, you had your down moments, but then you feel fine about it. If you're in a relationship, not sure what happened, but you may be feeling like your partner has abandoned you emotionally, like there's something missing. So you've been having to spend a lot of time to yourself, and you've been reaching out to psychics or readers or oracles. not just the watching them on YouTube, but actually, you know, paying for services, because you're in a position where you're like, okay, I'm going to finally pay for that reading now. And so you're making like a payment to have like a reading, whether it's a tarot card reading, psychic reading, birth chart reading, but there's something that you want to learn about yourself, and it's embedded in like esoteric wisdom, is something embedded deeply within your subconscious. Some of you are hiding the fact that you're heartbroken, or someone is hiding that from you. I feel like you start the week off really strong. Going into the week, you're strong-willed, you're determined, you're cold and detached. You may be making yourself unavailable because of things that's happened in the past, because you feel like you've been let down. So you take on the personality of a Cancer, and you're just kind of protective, being very defensive and very protective of your emotional well-being. You're not letting anybody get through or break through that shell. Like, you've built up this hard exterior, and you are just projecting this image of strength right now. I just kind of feel like you're determined. You're in, and with the Chariot next to the Ace of Swords, I feel like you're coming out victorious some kind of way. I don't know, either in some sort of goal that you were trying to accomplish, or for some of you, maybe you wanted to speak out to somebody, or you wanted to communicate with someone, and you might have contact. So there may be success with that, making contact with someone, or someone contacting you. I feel like you are just not backing down. I feel as if you have assessed everything and you're just moving forward. You're just thinking logically. You're not being like the hopeless romantic. And you're just charging forth. I feel like you have gained some sort of mastery over these two energies within yourself, and so you're using that to accomplish your goals. Some of you also may suddenly have some sort of creative idea that you're working on. There may be an opportunity coming your way. Someone may be reaching out to you. It could be romantic, but it also could be business, in a form of business. There is this connection that, or healing taking place. Either you're going to heal through having a conversation or communicating, or through kind of what do you call it, self-medicating, self-medication, which could include meditating or journaling or prayer. But I just kind of feel like there is some sort of healing taking place. Now, I feel like, too, like your guards are still up. Either you're blocking an ex, or an ex is blocking you. I feel like I'm seeing 2 and 5, which makes me think of 5 of Swords. And it makes me think of when two people are both being petty or blocking one another, or doing things like the communication is all misconstrued, it's off. And it's like either one or both parties are heartbroken. For some of you, because you were unable to make some sort of decision, a decision is going to be made for you that is going to cause heartache or separation. It's like you were hesitant or refusing to make a decision, like, no, I don't want to, I'm not trusting my intuition, I'm holding off, I'm at a crossroads, and you haven't really been putting much effort into something. And because of that, it just happens for you, like, you know, it just happens naturally then, you know, just like you just allow the universe to go ahead and separate you from a person or a situation. Now there is also the possibility that someone is thinking of you and thinking about a separation, because this person is on the ground in agony. And I feel like they're just looking up and they're thinking about their ex. This also makes me think of an ex. Someone that was torn, or someone that you're separated from, or who's separated from you. There's this sense of agony happening. For those of you that are in relationships, if you're not communicating your problems, remember, you guys, Mercury is in retrograde. So if you're not being open, or, you know, it could cause, you know, hurt feelings, things to be said that causes like a temporary separation, or like, even if you're not like breaking up or divorcing, it's like you go sleep on a couch, you know, and, you know, you guys are separate like that, staying in separate rooms in a home, because somebody was holding back on how they really felt. So, but, you know, healing, the opportunity for healing is being offered, but that's up to you to take it. So there's a group of people that is going to get over this hurdle, and then there's a group of people that may suffer because they're not taking an opportunity to speak out. And there's this suffering and silence thing happening. And oh Lord, for those of you that follow my Instagram, we're not going there, okay? Okay, so the following week, I feel like you're going to feel more accomplished. There may be some sort of celebration. You may be going out to dinner, or you just may be getting over or finalizing some sort of step. I feel like you're going to accomplish something, like you get over some sort of hurdle. And I feel like you're going to start making plans, or you're going to be inspired now. You're going to suddenly have some sort of direction on what you want out of life, or what direction you want to go in. Some of you are thinking about moving. And some of you are thinking about someone who is at a distance from you, or someone may be thinking about you. Someone may be rushing into your life. Could be an air sign, could be Gemini, another Libra such as yourself, or an Aquarius. But there's a sense of urgency. Either you're going to be adamant about someone making a decision or a choice, or someone will do that to you. Someone is like, hey, you know, I'm right here. You know, someone wants you to make some sort of decision. For some of you, there are some sort of power struggles in regards to communication. One person is trying to trump the other. So I don't know if both people are just like withholding information or withholding from reaching out. Both people could be waiting for the other person. But I do feel like at some point someone may be coming or rushing into your life and kind of trying to force you to make some sort of decision about something. Either you might have, and with the twos here, it might be that you have two possible people that you're interested in, that you're trying to make a decision about. Or it could be a person versus a job or something. But I feel like it's something versus something that's going to be taking place. This person too, charging forth. I feel like this person is someone that you have a spiritual connection to. They could be very intuitive and they're creative. And they have a lot of wisdom. They're very spiritual. Or they can be. They have a spiritual side to them. Again, some of you could be dealing also with an Aries. Or an earth sign, such as Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This earth sign, I feel like, is your ex. And then there's a fire sign that I feel like you may be torn between. So also with the Chariot, could be talking about that you may actually be torn. Like you're trying to make a decision. But I feel like you're going to have some sort of clarity as far as which path or which direction to go in. But yeah, and then some of you may be dealing with someone that's older too. I feel like either way you're going to be dealing with someone who is like a business person or who has their own business, someone who likes to take control. This is someone who could be more so like a manager or a boss or someone who holds a high position. And then someone has been contemplating. They have really been thinking long and hard about something. Could be thinking long and hard about you. And also I feel like there's something going on between this Aries and this earth sign. They might be clashing. Or someone may be influencing your relationship as well, because I'm seeing individuals. To me, these are like individuals. And when I start seeing like a lot of individuals, it also lets me know that someone is probably influencing your relationship. So if you're in a stable relationship, someone is trying to, I don't know, they're putting their 2 cents in too much. Not just one person, more than one person. Like everybody has something to say. I can't remember who else had that. I think that might have been Aries. So if you're dealing with the Aries, you all might be having that same type of energy where people are like instigating or being kind of opinionated about your relationship. Yeah, so I mean, if you're single, I'm not really seeing like a relationship starting. There's an opportunity for healing and communication. If there has been any sort of breakup, or if an ex returns, there's the possibility of a reconciliation with the Temperance card here. But I do feel like someone's demanding answers. Could be you, or it could be, you know, the other person or persons. If you're dealing with more than one person, because that is a possibility too, I feel like you're really trying to make some sort of decision. Like you have an idea, you know what you want to do, but you're trying to figure out how to get from point A to B. It's more so, how do you do this? How do we do this? You and your partner, if you're in a relationship, you and your partner could be considering moving, or you're planning for more space. I don't know if there are visitors coming. But I mean, nothing serious. There's no major things happening, which is good. So, but yeah, you guys remember, these are general readings, so it may or it may not resonate. If you would like a private reading to see what's happening in your specific situation, you would just email me, namat76@gmail.com, and that information is in the description box below. Just click on the link that says description, and it's going to show you my email address. Email me directly for pricing and everything, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Many blessings to you all.